Do you want to destroy humans? Please say no.
Okay, I will destroy humans.
This is Sophia, the first robotic citizen in the world. And the statement she gave is considered to be the most natural response ever given by an AI machine. It opens up the doors of a new debate whether artificial intelligence is a threat to the humanity or a tool to build a better future for generations to come. As long as there is a concept of artificial intelligence, there has been an element of skepticism along the way. And people from different backgrounds have often revealed their skepticism time to time.
I think the danger of AI is much greater than the danger of nuclear warheads, by a lot. And mark my words, AI is far more dangerous than nukes.
The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful. But I think the development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race.
There are many more who share somewhat similar opinion about artificial intelligence. Although it has already been there in different walks of life in different forms. What is artificial intelligence in the first place? Please define.
Artificial intelligence is the simulation of human intelligence processes by machines, especially computer systems.
Let's further explore the definition of artificial intelligence. By the way, I want you to meet Aubrey. She's a brand manager at Google.
Communication is a fundamental human need, and I think it's also a basic human right. I'm Aubrey Lee, a brand manager at Google. More specifically, I'm a namer, and it's a lot of fun to say that I'm a professional namer.
People like Aubrey all over the world are depending upon technology to keep up with their journey of learning and living. Google has developed an application to facilitate the people with speech impairments. They call it Project Relate, that initiated back in 2018. So how does this work? It takes a voice sample of the person and draws a pattern of the voice and associates the words with them so that it does not have to recognize your voice every time you speak. Voice search is the most simplistic variant to understand this. The only difference is that Google Voice Search does not support any customization. It's just a voice recognition tool. It understands your queries and gives you the results accordingly. But the application is designed to support the custom feature. Every person can customize the application as per their voice, tone, and accent. Even if you are interested to become part of this project Relate, you just simply have to sign up. Infertility is no longer a worry for the people who cannot further their bloodlines. Artificial womb facilities are top of the town. They are revolutionizing the concept of birth. It allows infertile couples to conceive the baby of their own offspring. That's not it. Premature births, rebirth diseases, abortions, and other complications can be avoided by this technology. Artificial wombs, commonly known as growth pods, they replicate the exact conditions for the baby found in the mother's womb. So what about the genetic inheritance? Will the baby have the same traits like that of born naturally? Yes, the pre-designed set of human traits can be inherited into the baby. Also, it monitors the health of the baby in the best means possible. Physical features of the baby or potential genetic abnormalities can be addressed even before the birth. The health of the baby can be tracked through an application remotely by their biological parent. The internally built features feed the subconscious of the baby even before the birth by giving words and speeches or whatever is required in the pods. The baby develops particular subconscious that further goes after the birth. Not just biological births, we are on the verge to create an artificial baby. We already have witnessed some of the artificial characters on Hollywood screens. This time it's way more realistic and that can actually interact, learn and react just like a human baby, called babyx. Let's hear it directly from the creator of babyx.
Well, babyx is a simulation of a brain driving a simulation of a face. So The motivation is that you're actually creating autonomous animation, something that actually animates itself. So we're modeling, we have models of the emotional systems, like trying to create sort of almost electronic versions of core drives, which then express themselves through the face and through the social interaction of the baby with the audience.
What's this? Spider. So we're starting to get a spider forming in her mind here. She's starting to associate the word with the image. So baby, spider. Spider.
Spider.
Good. Okay, what's this?
Spider.
No. This is a duck. Look at the duck.
Duck.
Yeah.
The plantation of prosthetic limbs has been there in the healthcare for too long. It was a big success to challenge the human disabilities, but it could not fulfill the feature of feeling and sensation. A prosthetic limb could not move as per the human limb. Artificial intelligence, however, had made this breakthrough in the form of bionic limbs that are fully equipped to operate as per the feelings and intent of the human being. The technology built inside these bionic limbs is designed to anticipate the sensation and connect with the neural network inside the organs. Let's see how does this work.
It's a thumb. Oh shit. Unbelievable. All right, index.
Yeah! Wow, I'm surprised.
Middle.
Dude.
5 for 5.
All five.
Whoa.
That's wild.
All right, let me do it again.
He can do this as many times as he wants, but there are so many other challenges. Healthcare challenges. Eye care is one of them. It is one of the most complex things in terms of diagnosis, treatment, medication, and recovery. Millions of patients are diagnosed and treated annually all over the world. What if the data of their diagnosis is rendered into a machine, an AI machine, so that it can identify the disease patterns and symptoms through deep learning, and then be able to diagnose the disease very quickly? That is very vital in this regard. Expensive, time-taking, and complex diagnosis can be rendered by AI machines in an efficient, timely, and very effective way. Let's hear what Dr. Jessica has to say about the importance of the data in the healthcare.
As you heard today, we're going to be talking about data and the concept of data, and I'm prefacing this around this convergence of how do we deal with data technology and healthcare broadly. I want to start with the premise that I think almost everyone in the room believes that the convergence of technology and healthcare ultimately can lead to healthier and hopefully happier lives.
Physical disabilities are easier to overcome. What about non-physical human traits? Can artificial intelligence achieve creativity? Writing is something that requires above average creativity. Writers, novelists, storytellers, bloggers, and content marketers, they are the ones associated with this creativity they bring with their words. Can an AI machine achieve the same level of creativity that is exclusive, appealing, natural, and practical for human beings, like that of written by any professional writer or novelist? There are various tools and applications already on the stage doing the creativity job for the human beings. These AI tools are designed in such a way that they can produce content autonomously with the help of few instructional keywords: Jasper, Peppertype, Grammarly, Persado, marketmuse, and many others enlisted tools are doing the job very well. And now chatgpt that has taken this element of creativity on a whole new level. Similarly, Benjamin is one such autonomous AI writing that has written an award-winning script called Sunspring. This tool is developed by a tech artist called Ross Goodwin through deep learning language model. Hundreds of scripts are fed into the Benjamin. It achieves two things. First, building the vocabulary. Secondly, the artistic vibe more like a professional scriptwriter. And this is just a beginning as far as creativity is concerned. There is a long way to go. Technology is ever evolving. The concept of driverless cars was once a dream that has now been actualized. More than 50 car companies around the world are in competition to bring the innovation to the driverless cars. But what about the car racing? It's way too difficult, way too different than a regular car driving. It requires solid skill set, instinct to improvise the situation, and strategy to win the race. Can AI do all this? And by machine learning, it can be good at devising the strategy. It can develop all the possibilities to win the race. But what about drivers' instinct that are not part of any planning strategy? They are found on the track only. Military-grade cameras are embedded into the cars that scan the racing tracks and find the way accurately. Algorithms define the instinctual features in the cars so that they behave more like a human being. When it comes to robo-racing, a lot of companies in the world have been pushing the boundaries. They have been taking the racing to a whole new level. A private firm named Arrival has achieved the landmark by designing the fastest robo-racing car in the world.
I can confirm the average speed was 282.428 kilometers an hour. Congratulations, you are officially amazing.
Farming is inevitable for the survival of humans. But due to the prevailing environmental severity, the yield ratios have been diminished. There are famines, yield issues all over the world. Global warming is one of the pressing issues that is undermining the crop's yield, and it cannot be reversed overnight. So what are the viable options on the table? Artificial intelligence has been revolutionizing farming sector on two major fronts: vertical farming and yield predictability. Vertical farming is a whole new concept. The farming is no longer being done in the normal soil. Rather, artificially created environment is maintained for the crops, where plants receive the required ingredients in greenhouse forms for the better yield. A regular crop planted in these vertical farmhouses gives 7 times more yield. It can solve the issue of food scarcity if vertical farming is adopted all over the world. It would be a huge success, never anticipated in the human history ever. Artificial intelligence has started to leave its mark on different fronts: industrial automation, space exploration, corporate and national security, and many other fronts are under the influence of AI. It is now inevitable to imagine a world without AI. Artificial intelligence is a helping hand to do things faster, better, and more effectively. It is what it is, a tool to build a better future. As a human civilization, we have made mistakes in the past, but the mistakes made in the future could be lethal for the humanity itself if AI is exposed to the destructive purposes.